How he is? Welcome back to another Subnautica. You've just caught me as I came out to grab some blather fish to make some water for myself and stock up on all those goodies in the background, so I didn't have to be doing it whilst talking to you. But I found this wreck. It's quite large, and it is, give you an idea, look at my new prawn suit over there looking all smashing. It's my base is 600 meters, 700 meters that direction. The original life pod 700 meter, halfway between pretty much the original life pod and the base. So I found an hole here that we can go into, so let's go into. First things first, a mobile vehicle bay. I'll pick up these things and get the titanium from them, and I'll drop the titanium later if I need to. Propulsion cannons. The game is killed trying to give me propulsion cannons ever since I got the propulsion cannon. I don't know what its thing is about propulsion cannons. We have a little box here, open it, bit of water. That's good, could have done with that. Can I scan these? Chic plant pot, yes please.
New blueprint acquired.
My plants deserve the best of chic, don't they? And this is another mobile vehicle bit. Right, okay. So this might be kind of earlier game stuff a little bit. Shall we go in here? Is there anything else? Oh, there is something else. A picture frame. Oh, okay. We're getting some good stuff then.
New blueprint acquired.
Yeah, let's have a look down here.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
This is just the outside then. That doesn't make a lot of sense. This is quite a large ship. Or a chunk of ship. If you know what I mean. There seemed to be more interior to it. Maybe there's another opening around, is there? Is that an opening there? How would I get in there? There's definitely a door there, you see? I'm not sure it looks as if... Can I get in there? It's stopping me getting in.
30 seconds.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I got myself stuck. Minor panic. I'll find another opening. I'm sure there's another opening to get in. In the meantime, there's this to discover. What is this? Bioreactor fragment. Do I have this already? I do. I have all of those. There's a few things that I have the choice to build now, and I haven't yet, like the scanner room as well. So oh, here's the... No, that's the way I came out. There are a couple of things that I just need to gather all the resources for, and then I can build. So we might get some of those things done in this episode. There is something to find here though, for sure. What's in here? There's one of those shooty guys. You missed me. Ha ha ha. And loads of potential titanium in there. There are things in there. There's definitely another part of this ship. Where's the hole? Oh, there was a door here all along. That's my bad. Hey! Poop. Okay, good. Alright, and then we have another door that we have to open up. And we have a basic plant pot. What was the one I had already? Because I had one already.
New blueprint acquired.
And a plant shelf. We're getting all our plant stuff sorted out here.
New blueprint acquired.
Fantastic. Acquired. Let's break into this door. Have a little drink of water first.
Vital signs stabilizing.
So how is everybody? I hope you're all well. You've got your snacks and you're ready to go for another Subnautica adventure. We're going to be going deep this episode because we have our new prawn suit. I just need to get my stuff together so that I have enough to eat and drink. And of course I'll get distracted along the way. You know the way I am by now. You know what you bought into. Laser cutter fragment already have. A modification station. I think I need this. 1 of 3. I didn't have any of that. Okay. Maybe there's more of it. This is the bit that I was seeing that I was trying to get into, but I couldn't quite. Let's see what's in the data box.
30 seconds.
A lightweight, high-capacity tank.
Acquired.
Need to go out for a breath of air. Why lightweight? Would that make me faster, maybe? And after my breath of fresh air, I've come into this room.
Passing 100 meters.
Which is passing 100 meters. I need to look and see if I can turn that notification off, because it's just annoying now. There's nothing I can do about it. It doesn't stop me going past 100 meters. You know what I mean? There's nothing down there except stuckedness. Get uppedness. Oh, please, come on. I seem to perhaps be stuck. Okay, I'm out. Ooh. There is a room down there, but I need oxygen now. I electrocuted myself. It's all gone wrong. That really hurt. Look at me health. And I don't have any health packs with me, which I should have. That's not very smart. What else is not very smart? Risking it for the biscuit. That's what's not very smart, but sure, you know. It's also very exciting. Ooh, I might die. Just don't hit that thing. That's all. That's all. And in here we have mobile vehicle bay fragments. Kel trying to give me those as well. There was another data pack in here or something I saw. Modification station, that's the second one. Is there the third one in here too? That'd be great. Is that it? Modification station. Oh, we're on the pig's back. Look at us.
New blueprint acquired.
Brilliant. I think that opens up new crafting options. Battery charger we already have. What's in this? Please don't electrocute. Nothing. Whatever it was, we already had it. Down here, another battery charger.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I need a charger for the larger batteries. The what do you call them? These lads, the power cells. I don't have one for those. And I need one. Mobile vehicle fragment again. 30 seconds. I need to leave. This is not a way out. Okay, let's go. I made it. I made it. Phew. How are we doing on space? Okay, I need to head back. And then I'll pop back out. I'll get that water and that food that I was trying to get. And then we'll go for a little trip. Oh, look. Am I going to get distracted again? Oh, no. This is 6. I've been at 6, surely. Double checking. Oh, there's a bit of stuff around it. Oh, for sure I've been here. Okay, back to the plan. I'll do a little repair on this first. I tell you what we're going to work on first and foremost. Yeah, okay. This is the new plan. I keep running out of water as previously discussed. Thank you, welcome aboard. So, and there are very few bladderfish living around the base over here. So I have to keep going out far afield just to get some bladderfish, stocking up on water, and then getting distracted, filling up my inventory with other things, not getting enough water, as you can see. And you know, generally it's a pain. So what we will do is, we have the ability, the blueprint, for a water filtration machine, which I can put in a temporary location as well, because as we all know, if you've been watching along, don't forget to go back and watch the rest of the series if you haven't seen it, but don't go anywhere yet because there's stuff happening. We can put in this water filter here, but I want to build up as well. I want to put more of these large rooms in, a couple more at least, in order to have space for our plants, and which we have a temporary setup for. Oh look, they've grown. That helps with the water a little bit as well, come to think of it. But it's not a full solution, so this needs to happen still. But I can do this temporarily, put in one of these stations. They have to, oh, I've just thought of a problem. Oh, let me show you the problem I just thought of. These stations, watch. Water filtration machine is what I'm talking about. They go against the wall. Now, we can try, But I'm pretty sure that the whole idea of that is that it takes salt water from the outside and then runs a desalinization process on it to make fresh water for us. And this is not underwater, so I have to build out sooner than I was expecting to, out the front and down into the water. Or maybe I just put a little something. Would a small room under the water be sufficient, I wonder? Leave it with me and I'll do a little few experiments and see where I land. Either way, we need that filtration system. I think you'll agree. Okay, adokie, after quite a bit of resource gathering, look at all the copper I got. Copper is one of the harder things to get, strangely enough. Like there's a decent amount of the stone type that you get it from, limestone I think. But more often than not you get titanium dropping out of that. So it's only once in a while you get a bit of copper. So that took a bit of work. So that'll keep us in copper wire for a while. I got a lot of other stuff. Look at the silver. Look at all the silver. That's not all of it either. I've got more in these chests too. I need to swap over. That's not silver. But see, look, more silver than I'll ever need, I'm sure. Okay, I also need for this recipe some more aerogel. I'm so happy with my aerogel finds. They continue to pay off. Let's try this as an experiment. It shouldn't work, but we'll tell ourselves a story about it if it does. So, temporarily here, I guess. Let's see what happens. 1, water filtration system, and it is doing nothing. I think it's doing nothing. Surprised? Oh, I was going to say, I'm surprised the power didn't give out. The power is going down quite a lot. It seems to not be working, so as expected, I'm going to have to work out some sort of underwater scene for this to go into. So the next effort is going to be a small multi-purpose room that we'll put in here. I just realized I'm going to need a hatch. And a little solar panel on its top, I think. Give us a little bit of power. I'm guessing that takes power. And now, fingers crossed.
Warning, emergency power only.
Yes,
Oxygen
I know.
Production offline.
Yeah, well, that's because the sun isn't up yet.
Power
But
restored. All primary systems online.
make a liar out of me, why don't you? Okay, fingers crossed this works. Now, it's this water filtration system. What do I not have enough of? Titanium. Kidding me? Final test. This should do it. I think, seeing as it's gone green and it allows me to put it in, it should work, right? -1 to base hull strength. Total is now 6.8. That's the base hull integrity that I was talking about previously. Right, so it's still doing its bubbly thing, but I was doing that upstairs. Boo, hiss, nothing. Do I have to put bottles in it, or what? How do work? Oh, okay, it says filtration process once I put down my construction tool and then hovered over, it said it was working. Oh, bear with me. Okay, I tested it. I had to test it. So you can see that there's water, but it's 0% salt, 100%? What? Either way, it's not producing. I had to test it. I fail, so you don't have to. Okay, so that will work just fine down here now. And the good news is, it seems it's making water and salt once it finishes its process of desalinization. So that will mean we'll have a constant stream of water bottles to take with us, as well as the bulbo trees upstairs. When we're at the base, we can just eat the bulbos. That's plenty. They give you plenty of food and water to keep us going. And this is for expeditions. We can collect and keep a store of bottles of water. Plus, there'll be salt to collect from this that we can then salt our food to preserve it so it doesn't go off in our pockets. All in all, a really good upgrade. Well worth the extra work, I think. Delicious. Now the good thing about this machine is that it doesn't make those little half bottles. It makes a large filtered water. So that'll fill you right up when you need it. It has been taking a while though. But once I have some kind of a stock built up, I put a little storage locker here, and we'll come in every once in a while and grab our couple of bottles of water and then put them in there. And we'll, when we're around the base, we'll be on the bulbos, and sure, we'll be grand. It'll keep us going. Now I have that bottle of water, that's fine. I have a couple of salted peppers. I think it's time we went for a bit of a jaunt in our new prawn suit. Whee! It jumps even on land, a little bit, with the retro rockets on its back or whatever it is. Now, I do not have the upgraded pack. There's a rocket pack that you can get the blueprints for that upgrades that boost that you have. See the way I'm able to kind of swim upwards? For anybody who hasn't played before, what this means for the moment... Oh, I need an arm. I need a special arm to be able to get that. It's killing me. I want it. But anyway, what it means for the moment is I'm not going to jump down to the likes of places like down there just yet. Because it happened to me in a previous playthrough. I'm sure it's happened to... You bugger off. I'm sure it's happened to more than one of you. But you see, I can get up here. If I hold down the spacebar, I'm going up, you see, but I can kind of get onto a ledge maybe, and then once I'm standing on something, it recharges. But if I go down someplace where the wall is sheer, and it is higher than my jump is long, if that makes sense, I get stuck. So I don't want to do that just yet, but I can go investigate our Life Pod 12 situation over there. Definitely can make it over there. It's probably well shallow enough for me. These warp fellas don't like me at all. I wonder what their story is. I haven't been able to scan them and get information on them or anything. But their favourite hobby is to... Who was that now? Stop it. Behave yourself. Their favourite hobby is to grab a hold of me head of hair and drag me kicking and screaming out of the vehicle that I happen to be driving. Sometimes, they get close to killing me, or have done. Shocking behaviour. Now it seems a bit like I'm lumbering along because it tud. But it's surprising how fast you're actually moving in this, especially with the old boost jump. Look at you're covering some ground with a good jump, especially if there's a bit of a fall off in the ground in front of you, where you can get a bit of height, you see. If I can get up onto one of these mushrooms... Oh, look out for a landing. I'm like I'm pro. And I can get a lift off from the mushroom, you see. I can go for ages. I don't think I'll make it onto the back of the Leviathan, but that's a fun thing to do too. Look at them all lined up, aren't they glorious? Ah, oh, baby! Baby Leviathan! Baby Leviathan. Oh! A new wreck. I don't believe I've been on this wreck, because these lads are around it, and I don't remember going into a wreck with the electricity fellas. Are you going to come over and try and electrocute me? Because we haven't had problems so far. Friendly? Not immediately hostile, at least. I'm glad I didn't throw. And now punch. I was tempted. Maybe we'll be friends. Can I trust you? I really want to tickle your belly. I will trust you for now. Let's look for a hole. Oh. Did I get in your way? Are you trying to bite me? I don't think he's doing any damage. Aren't they interesting looking? Well done to the devs for putting these guys together. All the aliens are very
activity and several
cool.
unusual electromagnetic signatures in the region.
That'll be them.
Exercise caution when diving deeper.
They're the electromagnetic signatures, perhaps. There's certainly electro. And where you have electro, you have magnetic. If you know your physics. Tell you what I might do. I might try and get down here to LifePod 12 first. Oh, hello, you surprised me. Are you having a fight? Haha. I'll try and get down to there first, and then on the way back, we'll go into this wreck. Is that yellow? That's new. Usually they're always white, aren't they? So let me do that, just in case. I don't want to fill up on stuff, you know what I mean? I'll eat my dessert after I have my vegetables. I should scan these big blue balls, for want of a better term. I don't think I've scanned them.
Meters.
Yep, passing.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
A large bulb
Passing
bush.
200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Yes, indeed. The large one doesn't want to be scanned. Don't electrocute me, please. Oh, please don't. See, he does a little snap. And he does a bit of a sparky. Hence his name. But he hasn't done me any damage so far. It might be like famous last words, but so far we're alright. Common bulb bush. Edible in small quantities. High water content. Good to know, good to know. Onwards to this wreck. I'm sure it's a wreck. They're always a wreck. There's no hope for survivors anymore, is there? Right, we have another one of these. That's a big vent, isn't it? Look at that. Angry. Isn't it? Angry, mate. Are you alright? Did you burn your tail? You look a bit red, roasted. You know when you get out of a hot bath. I'm so tempted by that. Like, it seems like there might be good stuff down there. Maybe not. There's definitely... They've put tempting things down there because... Right, maybe I can survive it in the prawn suit. One way to find out, isn't it? Oh, look at what's over there. It's just the one, but a ruby. Just to tease me. You think I could get down into it? And survive? I mean, that's pretty close, isn't it? The prawn suit is amazing. Imagine surviving that kind of heat. It looks like it's hot, at least. I want that ruby. I don't know why. I burn when I get out, for sure. Not too bad, though. I'm alright. Better head back to the wreck and find out what's what. I mean, you got lucky, 12, that you didn't land in that. Behave yourself. But obviously something else bad happened to you. I guess we're about to find out. Everybody put your listening ears on.
Integrating new PDA data.
I'm not really a doctor. I know that's what my ID says, but I never have been. Cheated the medical exams. What does a doctor these days need to know about manually resetting bones? When was the last time a top surgeon actually cut someone open? That's what the robots are for. Doctors these days read diagnoses off of computer readouts. For that, I'm perfectly qualified. But what good is it when I'm not connected to the main network? I'm bleeding. I've got glowing green pustules growing on my hands. I run a self-scan and it tells me I've got skin irritation.
Yeah,
the only thing I studied in medical school was how to lie convincingly. What the hell do I know about how to treat an alien disease? I think I'm actually going to die down here.
I mean, it seems so, mate. It doesn't look good for your chances. But I'm not going to say you deserve it. You behave yourself. I'm not going to say you deserve it, but you probably should have been a better doctor. You know what I mean? It's a worrying thing, though, because that's I'm not sure how much of that was his fault. He actively went to learn how to lie. Are you looking for hugs or what? Go about your business. I'm speaking to people. Yeah, the old let's learn how to lie thing wasn't great for his defense, but the rest of it is almost understandable in a way, because you have to think about it in those terms nowadays as well. Let me repair my machine. Listen, I'm getting a little... Hey, that's enough now. You're being bold, both of yous. Repair. Yeah, so the situation that he had there was that doctors had become incapable of doctoring because the robots had taken over. And that might seem all futuristic and unrealistic, but we're pretty close to that at the moment. Thank you. Whatever about doctors, although GPs probably don't have much longer to go with AI on the horizon, because, well, GPs would argue that point with me, I'm sure. Where's the wreck? I've lost the wreck. And these guys are getting feisty, I have to say. I shall head back towards base and maybe I'll find the wreck on the way. Yeah, so, I mean, AI is... well, it's here. It's not just on the horizon. It's with us. It's starting to affect us. We'll have to embrace it to some extent, one way or the other, get our heads around what it means for creativity as well as administrative tasks. Part of me thinks, I'm pulled in a number of directions when it comes to opinions on it, whether I have an opinion or not, I don't know. Maybe still forming one would be more true to what's going on in my head about it. But like, AI can be a good tool. Humans have always panicked when big shift in technology came along, and there's always been the discussion of, this is terrible, it's going to take all our jobs and we'll have nothing to do and that'll be the end of us. And that so far has never been the case, you know. I don't know how many of you used a horse to do your work today, but 150 years ago that would have been pretty much everybody. So things change, and it turns out all right, usually. You know, and that's probably going to be the case here too with AI. But things will definitely change, and doctors may be one of them, but when it comes to my stuff, it'll certainly impact what I'm doing here. Something that I saw today.
Passing 200 meters.
Thank you for interrupting me.
Greatly decreased.
Yeah, just today I was thinking about this because there's a service that I use for music on my YouTube videos, and they have introduced just recently. Do I have this already? Ah, he zapped me. He zapped me after all.
Print acquired.
We were getting along so well, and you had to go and do it. Shame on you. Yeah, off you go, onto the naughty step. Shocking behaviour. 30 seconds, good God, where's my thing? I got distracted. How am I so far away? No, oh. Am I going to make it to the surface? I'm not, am I? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get up, get up. Oh, I almost made it. Oh, that's me yakking, you see. That I distracted myself. Bugger. All right, well, I have to get back there. Do you know what happened to me there? I was looking for the sea moth. I was looking for that icon instead of looking for that icon, which is now 700 meters away. All right, well, that's fine. We can have a chat on the way, right? Yeah, so I use a service for music to pop into my videos, mostly on the Minecraft videos, right? And they've just recently included like an AI tool to be used as an experiment for now, but it's going to be basic service. And it allows you to use an existing voice actor's voice to read a script that you've read via AI. So this is no longer, you know, adding music to your videos. It's basically doing what I do. And what you kind of tune in for, I think, which is me and me rants and me stupidity and occasional insights and tips and tricks or whatever the hell I might be saying. That can now be automated, which was always common. That just got me thinking, how far away are we from the situation where you can't tell the difference? You know, where somebody out there will be able to say, there's this guy who has a YouTube channel called Microcosm Gaming. Take him and his style and his voice pattern and put that on my video and just write a thing with AI and pop it in there. And would you all go watch it and know the difference or not? It's an interesting question, isn't it? So, they're the two directions that I'm pulled in, because number one, technology is technology. We will move forward. There will be a wild west of it all until regulation regulates it, and that's the way she goes. But, like in the meantime, I might be very much affected very soon. I might become obsolete. Don't cry. It might not happen at all. And we can believe in each other. And I can believe in you that you'll always know me from the robots. You won't be confused. Okay? Alright, let's leave it there on a hopeful note. And bugger off. And go find this hole to get back in. Okay, so they've put the entrance in the awkward place.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Indeed. Okay. Alright, they've put one of those there, which is awkward to get into. Do we have anything to collect down here? There's a door on the floor. A floor door. I suppose we should first look into the floor door. Let's look at the floor door. Oh, this is very disorienting. I don't know about you, but I'm like, I don't know which way is up or down. That's the floor, the sandy floor. Is there nothing down here? Why would you make a door leading to a floor? Oh, I see. There's a thing there. Better go get some air. There you go. I hope I didn't bring anybody down with that talk, but that's the reality of it. We shall face it together. Put in the comments whether you think you'd be able to tell the difference between me and a robot. I think right now you would, but we're pretty close to that being maybe not the case anymore. Even if I was to like say, well, it'll be me because I'll have a password. I'll only say this thing in this order, these weird words, this gobbledygook that a computer would never come up with. Oh, 30 seconds, I have to leave again. But of course, it would be moments before a reasonable AI would pick up on that and would be doing the same thing in the same way with the same tone of voice, the same language. Yeah, it's a tricky one, isn't it? Now, another power transmitter. I think I have those. Yeah, I do now. So what I think they do is they take the what's the word I'm looking for? Those power generators that we recently got that use the vents for power, and it transmits that power over longer distances. Cyclops sonar upgrade.
New blueprint acquired.
Brilliant. So that's very handy because remember I was saying to you that there's vents just down deep near to the base, but they might be too deep. Those things can extend that distance, so essentially it's unlimited as long as you have the resources to extend it. 30 seconds again. It goes so quick. I always feel like I'm going to get stuck when I'm in these tubes and tunnels. That's what they're made for, I guess. This one is particularly roundy. Oh. Is this the same room I was in? I think it might have been. Oh no, it's not. That's something I have already. I feel very vulnerable down here. Take. Data thing. Reinforced dive suit. Awesome. I've got that already. That's it, I'm pretty sure. Okay, made it back to the prawn suit. Time to keep exploring. Look at this. There's just rubies hanging out around here. Not even in like a dangerous area. They're just dangling on the edge here.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Well, if I knew that they were here previously, that would have saved me a bit. I mean, they're not in high abundance. It's just one or two knocking about. But they are here. How deep am I? Yeah, I could have got with that one without the prawn suit. Oh, look. There's tons of them here. As a matter of fact, I probably have enough. So we'll go looking for other things. There's, you know what? There's so many rubies around here. I'm going to do what I said I should do. At long last, and I'm going to put a beacon down that indicates that there's rubies, as well as some nodes around here with titanium and stuff, so that when I run out at some stage, I know where to come. There you go. A little beacon says rubies.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
If I get away from it, there you go, rubies. And the good thing is I can turn that off. Beacon, rubies, off. So now I don't have to see it all the time, but I can turn it back on whenever I need it.
Biome with extensive fossilized remains.
Oh. I was just going around getting myself as much titanium from the metal salvage as I could. I can also pick things up. My inventory is full now, but I can pick things up with these arms, and it goes into a little storage unit at the back here, which I've also filled. So I'm full right up with metal salvage. Lithium. I do have a couple of spaces in my normal inventory, and I'll pick up the lithium. It's always handy to have. But there's a big, as you saw there, a big opening with weird stuff down there. And that's one of those situations where if I go down, I don't think I can get back up. So it's 1,000 meters basically from base. I'm trying to triangulate is what I'm doing at the moment. I should have a compass, but it wouldn't help that much. But if I can triangulate a little bit between the original spawn point and the new base, kinda know where I am, you know? Look at that big chunk of lithium. Me wanty, can't have he. Even getting up this slope is a bit of a struggle now. You see, it's relatively slopey. It's not immediately straight up and down. So this is what I'm talking about. I gotta be careful until I got the tools that I need. There are two things that I need to traverse freely about the floor in the prawn suit. Number one is that booster that I was talking about. And number two is a grappling hook that you can get. Basically shoots a rope out. You can grapple onto things and pull yourself up. With those two things, just pretty much know where I can't go. See, this route that I've chosen is a bit of a problem. So I'm on the wrong side of this island. The base is over there. And our friend is just here. Hasn't spotted us just yet. Oh, hello. Now he has. See if we can fight our way out of this. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Punching to no effect. Right in your nostril holes. Do you not feel that? Am I doing nothing to you? Go away. Oh, he's not happy. I'm at 33%. I have to risk this. Oh dear. Where is he at the moment? I can't see. Just keep repairing. Everything will be fine. They're angry. They're an angry kind of a creature. I'm not sure what happened to them in their childhood, but you know, I have sympathy for them. Whatever it was, he's coming back for another kiss. That's what he's doing. I'm not consenting. I'm just alright, punch. Doesn't do anything. Why doesn't the punch do anything? You think he'd let go? Do you not? Oh, you're going to kill me. You're going to kill me. Or throw me down into the depths. Which might be worse. I didn't do as much damage, I say cautiously. And we've made it home. Only slightly bitten. Maybe more than slightly, but we survived. I think I'll try to make this reinforced dive suit. I'm going to need it. I keep going further, deeper down. It seems to protect you from high temperatures. And I've got my tail singed a couple of times. I do need... What was that? Synthetic fibers, though? Is that... Where does that live? Here they are. I need benzene and fiber mesh. Now the fiber mesh is made from creep vine. That's fine. Benzene, blood oil. Look at me. Look at me. I'm prepared. I picked up just enough. I have one left over to make some benzene. The blood oil, when I saw it, I thought I'm going to need that, so I picked it up. That's what you do. If you can, pick it up, bring it home, make a storage out of it. I'm talking too much. I'm going to run out of these now, and I won't have it when I need it again, and I'll be embarrassed. This time around, I'm okay. I don't think I can make the fiber mesh out of this. I need the plant part. So, I'll have to go out and get that. There's some here not too far from the base. I do wish I could grow some around the base. But, alas, I still don't have an outdoor grow bed. I've missed that somehow. I'll get a few of these, I guess, while I'm here. You see, rather than these seed clusters, this is just the plant itself. And that's what it looks like in the inventory. One fiber mesh takes 2 of those plant pieces. Okay. Creepy vine sample by 2. Let's make a couple of them. I'm sure I'm going to need them again for other things. And that means now I can make the synthetic fibers, and I'm on the pig's back. I can make me suit. I've got everything else I need. I lied. I need diamonds. And I've only got 1, and I need 2. I think there might be some not far away, though, if I'm lucky. Because you can get them in the shale outcrops, I think is what they're called. So I have to risk going down deep near here. I'll find a place that I can go down and still get back up. Find some shale deposits. I think maybe just here there was some shale deposits, which sometimes hold diamonds. So fingers crossed I get lucky, because I need it. Is this what I'm looking for? I'm very deep. Break shale outcrop. That one's lithium. Gold. Something over here to scan. A moon pool fragment. Do I have the full moon pool? I do now.
acquired.
I've made my way pretty much down to the bottom here. I'm at like 500 meters down. This is just covered in these guys, look. This is where they live. And they don't like that I'm down here. It's also completely covered in these silver nodes. The game really wants to give me silver for some reason. Maybe I'm going to need a lot of it at some point in the future. There's... I've just run out of battery. Luckily, I have one with me. So here's a lesson learned. I swapped out my battery, right? But the prawn suit takes two. One on either side. Two of the power cells. And apparently they power different things because I have 50% energy, but I have no lights. It's just dark. So I'll try and get me diamond before I head home, but it's gonna be dark. So you can't see anything. Finally.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I mean, the good thing about this game is that something like that can be such a challenge. Just one ingredient was all I was missing. And it led to a whole deep, dark adventure. Now I can make my suit. There we go. Very good. One reinforced dive suit. And I can swap that out for the radiation suit, which I don't need unless I'm going to be around the Aurora again, which I don't think I have to be for anything anymore. Reinforced gloves. If I do, I can always come back and have my radiation suit. Also, I should be wearing this thing instead of the radiation helmet. That might help with the drowning, don't you think? A rebreather increases your oxygen. There you go. One rebreather, one no, that's swap my radiator. There, one reinforced dive suit. Reinforced gloves. High capacity O2 tank. I still don't have any flippers. I should have flippers, shouldn't I? Finally, have some fins.
The draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Yeah, that's a message I probably should have gotten on day one, let's face it. But now I have fins, so I can swim a little faster. I'm set up. Let's go back out and find some things that I need. Well, I went out exploring and... boy, did I discover... Oh, no, not you again. Ah! I've decided to face them when they come a knocking. Where is me prawn suit now? He just throws me out of whatever I'm driving. I don't know, it seems like a poor prank.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Doesn't seem to serve any purpose. But they need a little owl smack in the face to teach them that I'm not standing up for that. What are these lads though? Look at them. They seem peaceful enough. They're just going about their business. Kind of like cattle, but underwater, you know? A sea threader. Let's read about the sea threaders. Boy, it's taken a bit of scanning. 'Tis a large boy though, isn't it? Indigenous life forms. Cool, let's have a little read. A vast bipedal leviathan. Are they bipedal? They are bipedal. No. Tripedal, surely. Right? I'm not imagining that. There's 3 legs. Not 2. Okay, let's stop contradicting what I'm reading. A vast bipedal leviathan which roams the reefs in herds grazing the seafloor. To have antennae on the creature's head can detect range of scents, helping the sea treaders to find fresh grazing pastures. Ah, they're lovely. Avoid the path of large predators and sense chemical signals from other of their kind. Right. Thick armor. 2 legs extend from the rear. I guess this was written before they finished the texture. Used to siphon up plant material from the sea floor, maintain balance. Herds, decimate the flora. Oh, okay, well, that's what herds do, I guess. Centered her appearance will lash out. Yeah. A usual kind of herbivorous animal behavior. Sea treader herds may unearth mineral deposits as they churn up the sand. Ah. Are you useful for finding things for me? Is that what's happening? I don't see any mineral deposits though. Have you got a mineral deposit for me? Or is that what they mean? Is this going to be diamonds? Well, lithium, that's useful too. Look. This is where I can get diamonds. It's quite the ways away from base, I must admit. And I'm, again, low on power for the prawn, so I do need to leave and head back shortly, even though I put another power cell in it. But this is handy. I can get some more diamonds and bits and pieces while I'm here. Very good to know. What's this, an egg? Oh, he's done a poop. He's done an alien poop. Can I use the poop somehow? It's large. It takes up 4 spaces. In nutrient rich, I can use that for fertilizer, can't I? I bet that's what that's for. Back at base, and it seems I'm not really finding much more, or haven't at least found much more, out and about on my adventures that I really need. And I'm running low on battery power for the old prawn there, so I think maybe we'll do a little bit of building in the meantime. Put some of these things in that we found that I still haven't put in. We'll start off with one of these, I think, to start making our way out towards the ocean. Glass. I need glass. And speaking of which, we might as well put in the last window on this side here. Lovely. All windowed up. Can I get a window in here too? That's a no. Okay, so let's finish this compartment. And it just pops into existence out here, which might make it difficult to see exactly where I'm going. But I think... Let me check something. I'm not sure that... Where's the thing I'm looking for? This. The vertical connector. I don't think it connects to these glass corridors. I think it only connects to the metal corridors, which would be these ones. So I will need one of those. I might put in one more glass compartment first though, so that we go out far enough before we go down. I'll take a little look on the outside what that looks like. Yeah, right? I could probably go more actually, couldn't I? Maybe... See, if I want to come over this way as well as outwards and downwards, I'm going to need to be able to connect to it. And like I was saying, the glass ones don't connect. So what I might do, hopefully this doesn't look crazy, it will take up a lot of resources. I might put a metal one there, and then another couple of glass ones out before I put a metal one at the end and then down. And then that gives me the opportunity to come out sideways if I want to later. Makes sense? Hopefully. So then this one goes in here. This is the metal one. And then this one goes here. Glass one. Oh, I'm out of glass. I'm going to end up using my entire stock of quartz very quickly here, if I'm not careful. But what's it for if not doing things like this, right? And then one last metal one on the end. Is that the... Should I put one of these maybe? Would that look weird? We could then go out both sides of that as well. Let's try that. And then the question is, does the vertical connector connect in? No? Or maybe it does not. Does it connect in this one? It might be, and I can't see it here. The building is not super great. I'll go from the outside and see what I can do from there. I mean, it looks like something. It definitely looks like something. On the outside... Oh, I'm drowning. Oh, there. On the outside... Can I get it to connect? No, I can't. Why? Ah, okay. So I ran inside and just blindly put it on the floor. Pretended that I was putting it on the floor. And it turns out, look at this. It actually puts it on the glass one as well. It's just you can't see it from the inside and you can't do it from the outside. I'll be really patient as I can be with the building system in this game. I promise I'll be patient. It's going to test me though. Okay, I had to use up every bit of my quartz reserves, which was a lot. I gathered a lot of quartz. This cost a lot. But like I said, this is what it's for, isn't it? For building with. I can collect more later. It you know, how's that? Does it look dodgy enough? Bit weird enough? I am not a fan of the legs, but you know, 'tis what it is. This is the plan, right? You've got your walkways, your extensions off this way and that. This shall lead to a scanner room, if it fits and supports itself out there. This to something else, maybe just an observatory, maybe a stack of smaller rooms like that one. I've yet to decide. These two pipelines down the bottom, these are stairs by the way, that's just going to be an up and down stairs. And this pipeline, both of these will lead to individual moon pool rooms. Is it a moon? Yeah, moon pools. So I'll maybe be able to put one in. I still have quite a bit of titanium left, so I think I can afford that. I can put a moon pool in and we'll have a play with that in a minute. But a couple of things to do before that. I need a table coral sample, piece of gold, of which I have lots now. You see all the diamonds I got from the treaders, by the way. Loads of them. Also, what else? One more thing. 2 coppers. And that should allow us to build our first scanning room, which I'm going to put over here. Like I said, if it decides to fit. Being dodgy? Try, come on. Try better. Try harder. Try a little bit. I mean, I guess part of this is my fault. That's nowhere near. Because I decided to build on land and it's, you know, up in the air. This would be easier in water, I imagine. I'm not sure this wants to fit. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. It will do it. It will do it. I just have to get it at the right moment. There we go. Scanning room. Is it going to have big legs or just it just dangles? We love a bit of a dangle, don't we? In this channel. One scanning room. A dangling. There we go. We don't mind that. So we go down here and around the bendy bits, which are bendy for the sake of being bendy. And we have a scanning room, which could do with a window or 3 as well, to be honest, but I don't think we can. Can I put a window there? I can. Do I want to? I do. One window. Okay, it's dark outside at the moment. Now this scanning room will allow me to scan for specific things. If I want to find gel sacks, click on the gel sack and it goes scanny, 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 and it gives me an idea of where there might be gel sacks. The only problem is, until and unless you upgrade it with upgrades that you can build with the fabricator here, they all cost, you know, resources. It doesn't have much of a range. Basically, you can see it's just about seeing around the island at the moment. So I can increase that range, but not across the whole map, I think. But we'll do that later. We will come back to the scanning room. We'll get some of these upgrades, put them in here, and get these things scanning for the fun of it as well. We can also have cameras. We can make cameras and control them here and fly them around like drones to do our dirty work for us. Isn't that nice? Last thing I want to look at right now, another little temporary piece until we finalize what's happening in this corner, is this modification station. And I'm a little worried, given that my power is currently at 56, 57. I don't think I have enough power to power this, but we'll try it, and if the power goes down, we'll look at a power solution. Deal? Deal. Again, coral samples. Piece of gold. This is what the gold is for, the electronics, you see. Makes sense, right? And what was the other thing? Copper. That's silver. I think copper wire maybe is what I needed. So all of that is just to make the microchip. So we'll go copper wire. Now microchip. And then on top of the titanium I have some of my lead and what was the last thing? Oh yes, a diamond. One of our freshly acquired diamonds. And that should allow me to put in one of these modification stations. I'll put it here, like I said, temporarily. We shall build an area for these stations, or something that looks a little better, but for now, that'll do just fine. And allow us to look at what we can craft with this thing. Because I have a funny feeling some of the things that I've been missing exactly was this. Prawn suit depth module, which is what I was hoping to find. Plus, more importantly, was the prawn suit booster, but that's not here. Bugger, that's a shame. I thought I'd find the booster in here. Maybe you have to find that blueprint out in the world and I just haven't found it yet. But let's take a look at what we can do with this. We have a thermoblade, which I can literally craft right now, so I will. Cooks and sterilizes small organisms for immediate consumption. That's handy. When you're out and about on the road, you need a light snack. Who are you going to call? Thermoblade. There's your advert for today. Ultra high capacity tank I already have. Ultra glide fins I do not already have. And we should make, because we want to get up to swim charge fins. Oh, you just need the fins. You don't need the ultra glide fins for those. So now I have to make a decision. These make you go fast. These charge your items as you're swimming. I already have a charger. I might just want to go fast. Let's just go fast. So this is the beauty of collecting as much as you can and keeping it in a nice storage area. I can go around and make all these lovely new items without too much hassle. Starting to get organized enough to be able to do stuff like that. Other things, repulsion cannon. That's not the same as the propulsion cannon. Applies a percussive force to entities in range. So it just pushes it back rather than... the propulsion cannon kind of captured it, and you could drag it, and then it pushed it away. What's the difference, I wonder? Cyclops depth module. We don't have Cyclops yet, but the sea moth, this will be worth making. I might have 2 magnetites. Let me check. I have 1 magnetite. Unless there's one over here. Yes, there is. I mean, look. I had 1 in one of the mixed up chests over here. So that gives us 2. So I can make this. So in order to get the Mark II depth module, I need the Mark I depth module. And that's only available via an upgrade to the moon pool. So we're going to have to make ourselves a moon pool. Luckily, I have a lot of things gathered, including a lot of titanium. Although I am starting to run out. I had 2.5 of these filled. And now I'm starting to get low already. It's amazing how much you go down. I need some bulbo. I've been doing this, by the way, in the background. You haven't been seeing. You just come up here. This is a bit awkward, but you come up and just get yourself some bulbo. Delicious and tasty, and it fills up your water as well. Lovely. Okay, we will make 1 moon pool. So this is moon pool number 1, and it should fit right there just nicely. Anybody who hasn't played the game, this is a moon pool. That doesn't look like much, does it? But what it does is, it allows you to come along here with your underwater vehicles and duct them from below. Oh, it's creaking. Uh-oh. We have structural integrity problems. We're sinking. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well I know what to do with that. Do I have to go get titanium and make some patches.
Without human contact, it is normal to experience psychological discomfort. Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet or anthropomorphizing an inanimate object.
You're an inanimate object. Sorry for calling you an inanimate object. My hull is cracked and weak, and I'm cracking and breaking. I'm breaking down myself. Everything is broken. I have no power, nothing. I have to take some of these dwindling titanium reserves and go do something about it. As a matter of fact, something I haven't made yet is a ladder to go down here, which is... Was it here? No, it was down at the end, wasn't it? Can I not put the ladder right in front of me? No? No, it has to go there. Okay, fine. One ladder! And now I'm underwater. So what I need to make is a patch. Reinforcements. Oh, it takes lithium too. Alright. Should I... Yeah, okay. Okay, I can do that. This is what I was worried about, because remember I said it was going to take the entire base as a full entity. It's all that glass above water that made this so weak immediately down here. So this is going to take a little bit of propping up. Put a reinforcement where we can put reinforcements, like here. That won't mess with the windows even, so I'm fine with that. And we'll put one here. These are expensive. Now our structural integrity is at 23, so we're fine. We just have to patch up the holes. I think I can do that with the repair tool.
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
Perfect. Grand. We just need to keep an eye on that when I'm extending the base further. I should try and remember to put some of these in. They take 3 titanium and 1 or 2 lithiums. They're quite expensive to keep your base from falling apart. Why a base designed to go underwater wouldn't come with those to begin with, I don't know. So now I can actually show you the moon pool. So you can dock your vehicle in here. It gets taken up along there, but there should be a way to put an extension here. Let me look. This is what I'm looking for, the vehicle upgrade console, which is another computer chip, a copper wire, and more titanium. Bear with me. Vehicle upgrade station goes somewhere in here. I'm guessing maybe over here? No. Over here? No. Oh, here. Anywhere else? Perhaps here. Maybe if I can put another window, it'll be over this direction. There goes my power.
Warning, emergency power only.
So we'll pop it over here. And I can't open that right now. I'll open it when I have power again. It says I have power, but it doesn't seem darker than it did before. Since I had the implosion downstairs. Maybe I damaged my eyes in in the repair process. What was I doing? Oh yes. I have to do another thing. So I gotta make a couple of bits of ingredients here. Because I need an interim, another temporary solution, but an interim source of power, for sure. And the one that is the only thing really available to me, because the nuclear reactor, I don't have all of it yet. I don't really have enough fuel for it either, but the bioreactor seems to be the one that's going to see it right. So this, it'll only go in the middle of a large room like this. Okay. Well, that's fine. Like I said, this is a temporary solution. I'm not going to stick with a bioreactor, or if I do, I'll make it its own room. For now, it can go in here, and it's close to the bulbo plants.
A reliable power source is a critical step towards self-sufficiency.
I agree.
Consider keeping a photojournal of your achievements to motivate you in times of despair.
No, let's not do that. Inactive. I need plants. So, I kind of, the way this works is I've been chopping off of one. This is as I'm running around in the base the whole time, by the way. I will have other sources of food when I'm out and about, but I've been chopping off one, replanted, and then as I'm chopping off the next one, this one grows. So I think these two are basically, I can use them for fuel without too much trouble. So I always have a little bit to replant. We just have to find out how long this is going to last. So that's charge 0 of 500. Bulbo tree sample 1, 2, 3. Only 4 will go in. Okay, I'll eat the other one. And that's going up now. Charge up 575 power at the top. So that's changed our fortunes significantly power-wise. That'll keep us going for now. And it's got a nice green glow for all you sci-fi fans. Oh, look. Animations. Movements. Things going on inside. What? Is that leaves and things in there? Is that what that is? Quite cool. Alright, onwards to the next thing. We're making big progress here. Are you following along? Are you having fun? Are you having your snacks? Is it good stuff? Leave me a comment if you're enjoying it. Love to hear from you. So next on our tree of progress should be in here, the thing we're looking for. We have these things to fabricate. Let's look through them. Common modules. This will be what we want. Maybe not. Hull reinforcement for anything. That includes the prawn suit. Engine efficiency module. We've been missing all of this. I should have been building faster than I have. A storage module. We definitely could do with upgraded storage modules to help us bring more stuff back. I need all of these things. And here's the thing I'm looking for right now. Sea Moth Depth Module Mark 1. Also, we have a perimeter defense system. These are all amazing things that I definitely want. Torpedo system for the Sea Moth. Wow. Sonar. Solar charger. Oh, it's amazing. I think I've only got like 4 slots for items though, so I have to choose carefully. And then there's upgrades for the prawn suit. Depth module 1. That requires nickel ore. I don't have any nickel ore. Probably have to get deeper for nickel ore. Okay, noted. Keep your eyes open for nickel. If you see nickel, point at the screen like the meme and go nickel, and I'll hear you. Kyanite I haven't seen either. Okay. Prawn suit jump jet upgrade. Oh my god, I don't have what I need for it though. Again, nickel ore, crystalline sulfur. Okay, so here's the plan I have just formulated in my mind. We need to first of all make the depth module for this. I will also probably make the storage unit because that's cheap enough to make and it's very good. And a hull reinforcement. That's a lot of diamonds, but I think I have them and it's probably worth it. I will put all those onto the Sea Moth, but we'll use this to make Mark II and possibly even Mark III, and then we're going deep. Then we're going real deep. So let's get these upgrades done first. Some of these recipes are a bit much. I need deep shrooms. I need salt to make hydrochloric acid. And then a piece of gold to make my polyaniline. I need 4 of my hard fought and won diamonds. Sad to see them go. And literally the last of my titanium. I thought I had so much titanium, but everything wants ingots now with these higher level recipes, and the ingots take 10 titanium ores each. So now I don't have enough. Gonna have to go out and get more titanium. Ooh, okay, we have some titanium in metal salvage form. That is going to allow us to make all these excellent upgrades for our sea moth. Oh, it's going to be so grateful. Hull reinforcement, yes please. To ward off all those bitey McBiter faces. Storage module, yes please. I don't think the sea moth even had any storage, did it? No, nothing. We want the sea moth perimeter defense system. Because if we're going deep, we're going to weep if we don't have that. And Seamoth Depth Module Mark 1 to begin that process, because I want the full shebang if I can get them. What's this? Torpedoes. Crikey. Vortex torpedoes, gas torpedoes. Are we planning human rights violations, or let's go do something else? And with Mark II made, I need Mark III, and I'm not sure I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I need 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I do have enough. And 2 rubies. Lucky I went back and got more. And this finally shall give us everything that we need. No, it doesn't. I'm missing something. I need 3 rubies, not 2 rubies. Boy, this whole endeavor has been expensive, but desperately needed. We needed the upgrades. We need to be going deeper than I have been. I've been splashing around in the shallows with the toddlers for too long. I have to go swim with the big boys. Okay. So, that allows me now to go and upgrade the sea moth. Hopefully it'll be squealing with delight. So over this side we have our upgrade panel. I tell you what I'll do. Watch this.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
If you haven't seen this, it's quite cool. We'll come into our moon pool and do our upgrades like proper mechanics. Huh? Grabs a hold of you and brings you in and does a little animation and the whole lot. Love it. I love it. Okay. So number 1, we want our depth module. Pop that in. We can now go to 900 meters. Suck it, prawn face. Storage module allows us to carry more things back. I love that so much. Hull reinforcement to save us, and sea moth perimeter defense system to save us. Hopefully we'll be able to save ourselves. Okay, I think we're ready to go way deep now and find out what's at the bottom of this world, and maybe get some of the stuff that we need in order to upgrade the prawn further as well, because we need exotic materials from way down low. But that is going to be in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next one. Slán live.